So I know it's been forever since I've done a video, but I just haven't had time. It's been really busy. There's been a lot going on. So I had some time today, so I'm going to make a few videos today, so you'll see those coming out throughout the week. Okay, so first of all, it's a little different here. I've been making shorts about this, if you follow the shorts, but I turned the chicken coop into a shop. So let me show you what that's about. All right, so first of all, it's an Ulrich shed. They build them here in Fort Worth. You can buy them all over the place, but they build them here. So this was the chicken coop. I'll put a little video clip of what it looked like when I started working on it. But we bought this about a year ago. It's actually a really nice shed. Like, it's all built really well. It's got 2x4s and stuff around it. It's got 4x6s, and it's got plywood. It's got 3/4 plywood for the floor. And then it's got OSB for the sides, and OSB on the roof, and then it actually has a metal roof, which is really nice. So basically all the electrical is still the same, but we'll start when you come in the door here. So it's got one light switch, and then I just put these lights up. There's a LED one here, and then there's a T8 fluorescent there. I actually broke this fan yesterday. It was working perfectly fine, but I broke that. So coming in here, first aid kit and a fire extinguisher. My dad gave me this years ago. He found it somewhere. It was brand new, but he found it somewhere. I put everything inside of it, but it was just the case that he found. It's basically been in every work place that I've had since he gave it to me. So got that. We have the pack out wall here, which a lot of people don't like pack outs. A lot of people like pack outs, kind of however you want to do it, but it's got the wall mount. So I actually really like this idea. So I got the wall mounts. These are the half pack outs. So this one's electrical stuff. I pared a lot of this stuff down because they were in full size ones. So I pared a lot of stuff down. So electrical stuff. This is plumbing stuff. This is like basically miscellaneous stuff, but there's machine screws, regular screws, like cable mounts, nails, just that kind of stuff. This one is the one I've kind of always had. It's got the nails and the screws, staples, that kind of stuff. Also, I have an extension cord here because there's an outlet right here, because like for big stuff, we can work outside and we can just loop it around. Coming around this way, I put a little shelf here, and I just keep the I've done a video about this. I just keep that on there. Little dustpan. This is just like a little thing I found. It's just, I don't know, it's like a little metal pot, and I just keep pencils and stuff in there. Keep the tool bag here. So I got the workbench across the back. Here, let me zoom out here and see if we can see it better. That's better. So we got the workbench here. I think I've talked about this workbench before. I made it. They were tearing down some offices at work a year and a half ago, and that's what all the white 2x6s are. It was the mezzanine handrail, so I got a whole bunch of that. They were just throwing it away. And then these 2x12s, they were in the garbage can, so at work they own a storage unit, like a self-storage unit place too, and they cleaned one of them out, and it was full of these. They're 2x12s, they're routered, and they're varnished, and they're sanded really nice. There was like 200 of them in there. They were 5 foot long. So I got a bunch of those, and I cut them and then used that. And I also have another one over here. But I think I've talked about that. But I put that in here. So then I made a little shelf for all the Ryobi stuff and then the bits and stuff. So I've talked about why I use the Ryobi. I've done a video about that, so I'm not going to go into that. But that wouldn't really fit, so I made a little thing here. Also, that is the only tool that I don't have, this Ryobi, or one of them. It's a Rockwell. We actually bought that during COVID when you couldn't buy any work tools. Everybody was working and stuff at home, so I bought that at Lowe's, and that's a Rockwell, so that's a different battery. Maybe eventually I'll change it. I'm not really worried about it. We don't use it that much. I do need to get a Ryobi sander, though, because that still plugs into the wall. So then, jigsaw blades. This is my bit kit that I use all the time. Drill bits. This is the big bit kit. Pocket hole. Screw organizer. I decided this came in this nice little thing, and I didn't want to put it in the pack outs. This is the stuff for the multi-tool. It's all the bits and stuff. There's a router bit, and then there's 2 more router bits. So sandpaper's down there. So then I built this little tool wall. I just took, these are actually fence boards, because 1x6s were like $9 a piece at Home Depot, and I thought that was insane. And these fence boards were like $3 a piece. So they're just cedar fence boards, and there's a good side and there's a bad side. So I just kind of put the semi-sanded side up. Basically, I got all the tools hung up, everything that I kind of would want. You know, it's easy to get to, easy to see. Did that because a lot of times, like, the wife or the kids want some tools and they can't find stuff, so now it's easy for everything to be found. But this little shelf, it just attaches, you know, screwdrivers. It's got these aren't punches, these are chisels, you know, tape measure, that kind of stuff there. And then this was actually in the other garage. It's just a little 4 outlet thing because all the outlets were kind of full with the chargers. So I just moved that into here. And then I built a little shelf for all the batteries, the Ryobi batteries, just because we have a lot of them. I put the Skilsaw up there. That is not Ryobi. I do not have a battery Skilsaw. I did a video probably 3 years ago explaining why I don't have a battery Skilsaw. So if you want to scroll back and look at that. Broom, I got the pack out. This is the pack out cabinet. And it's just the same mount there. And then I just keep, like, you know, paint, and there's some bug spray and, you know, the slime stuff. There's chalk, butane, basically all the little chemicals and stuff I didn't want out and about. So that's here. Underneath that is the Ryobi saw, which, yeah, it's a little weird, like, cutting on this, but it's not bad. And that is also 18 volt, which is super handy that that's 18 volt. Little outfeed table here. And then that, I've had that thing for years too. It's just one of them DeWalt tables, but that's nice to, like, if you want to work outside or something. And that just sits there. The Pennzoil trash can, my dad gave me that years ago. And then the stool's still here. I made that in Hawaii. I did cut it because it was too tall for this, so I cut about 2 inches off of it. Okay, so this is the back side. The house is in front of us. But I got a couple questions on the shorts about the electrical in this place. So let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you what that is. Okay, so this cord here comes from the side of the house. There's a GFCI plug on the side of the house. It comes into just this little, this is NOCO. I don't know what it's meant for, but it's got a male plug, and then it comes with a female plug, but I just cut that off. So it's like, I don't know, they're meant for like shore power and stuff. A lot of people use them for like RVs and stuff. So it just covers like that. So that way there's not a cord hanging out. That just plugs into here. So then that's it right down there. And then here's the cord. Like I said, it has a female end, but I just cut that off. It goes into this junction box. And then there's 2 branches here. So I'm not an electrician. My dad was, so I think I did this pretty well. So then it comes into this junction box here. And then there's, this is, they call it MC cable, flexible conduit. It comes over here. There's 2 outlets here. I've load tested everything. Not load tested. I've amp tested everything. And we're way under. We've never blown the breaker. So I think we're okay. It comes into this 2 blocks here. And then there's MC cable that goes up. And then it goes all the way around the building here. Comes down into this plug here. And then it comes to the switch, which then it goes up this way. And then I just did this yesterday, so I put a plug here with 2 outlets, and then it goes back into this box. So then both the lights just have cords, they plug into there. That seems to work. And then this side, basically the same, just minus the light. It comes up into here, there's a plug here. The MC cable goes all the way around, and then there's another plug right there. Thanks for watching. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all the algorithm stuff. That'd be much appreciated.